Are you thinking of moving to Saskatoon? Before you start eagerly packing your bags, let's see if this city is right for you and look at some of the reasons Saskatoon might not just be the perfect city for everyone, and help you make an informed decision. I'm Conor, Palendat, Realtor with Betcher Associates, and if you have questions about today's video or are looking to make Saskatoon your home, all of my contact info is located in the description below. Let's get right to it. Today, we're exploring Saskatoon and considering some important factors before moving to this unique and beautiful city. First, let's look at travel and road conditions. Saskatchewan's vast area and low population density almost requires you to have a car to get around, or just be really good at planning any trips. With the provincial bus service shutting down a number of years ago, your options for city-to-city travel are limited, but if you are planning to really just stay in Saskatoon, you won't have much of a problem getting where you need to go, especially as the city begins work on their new rapid public transit system. When it comes to road conditions, Saskatoon is widely considered subpar compared to other cities and provinces. An extreme freeze-thaw cycle wreaks havoc on our roads and leads to a greater need for maintenance than in other locations, something the province and city seem to struggle to keep up with. When the snow flies, it can seriously impact driving conditions, and if you've never driven in extreme winter conditions before, it can feel paralyzing the first winter or two. It will be crucial to exercise caution and be prepared to slow down a little. And as we joke that there are really only two seasons here, winter and road work season. When it comes to activities and attractions, Saskatoon does offer a wide range for people with differing interests, but it is worth noting that compared to massive cities like Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal, the options are relatively fewer. While you'll still find theaters, art galleries, festivals, sporting events, and concerts, it's important to manage your expectations. If you're hoping to move here and still have the opportunity to see Taylor Swift roll through town, that probably isn't likely to happen. We just don't have that huge metropolitan lifestyle, but we do have a ton of perks if you're an outdoor enthusiast or you're someone looking for a slightly quieter way of life. With our beautiful river, valley, parks, and trails, there is no shortage of exploring for you to do. Our next consideration is the job opportunities. While Saskatoon is the economic hub of the province, and we have a vast number of fields where you can find work, it is important to note that we are a much smaller city, and the number of roles available is going to be considerably less than Ontario or BC. While our job growth is quite positive and our economy strong, it will require some research to determine if the job you're wanting in your field of choice is in high demand or not. Now, that shouldn't dissuade you, however, as our economy is quite diverse and led by industries such as agriculture, mining, energy, and healthcare, all playing significant roles. Next up is our winter climate. Winters are long and temperatures can be absolutely frigid, especially if you're coming from a country or area where you don't really get a winter or maybe just a really mild one. It can come as quite a shock to the system, so be prepared to invest in well-insulated winter wear and considering how you're going to deal with snow removal at your residence. However terrible the winter might seem, it actually really is a beautiful sight to behold if you are prepared. Many residents take to skating, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing to keep active and get out to enjoy the winter sights. Embracing the winter season absolutely makes this period more enjoyable and makes it feel like a lot shorter of a period than it actually is. Second to last is our crime and safety. Saskatchewan and Saskatoon actually do have a fairly high crime rate compared to other provinces, but it's important to remember that personal experiences vary and Saskatoon has safe neighborhoods and neighborhoods that aren't so safe. So researching specific areas when considering a move is going to be important to find the right fit for you and your family. Checking out the Saskatoon Police Crime Map is a great starting point to look into the rate and types of crime in a given community in Saskatoon. Lastly, let's take a look at our public transportation. As we briefly touched on in our first point, Saskatoon and Saskatchewan in general is a very car-centric province, which makes the public transportation options more limited compared to other cities. If you don't have a car, it will take you a little more effort and time to navigate the city, but this is an issue the city has identified. They are starting work on a new rapid transit system that should make traveling to different ends of the city much easier without the use of a car. So we've covered the most important considerations for new residents today, and I truly believe even with some of the trade-offs, Saskatoon is still the right city for many people. No matter where you go, you're always going to be faced with some form of trade-off. But at least now you're informed on what some of those challenges may be when selecting Saskatoon. Let me know what you think in the comments, or feel free to DM me on any of my socials if you have questions. And hey, if you're sold on Saskatoon, as I am, all of my contact info is located in the description below. My team and I would love to help find you the perfect home to get settled in our beautiful city. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks for watching and have a great day.